Hello and welcome to Cricket Happenings, dear friends subscribers. Again, there are going to be three matches today, which I'm going to talk about. One is Ireland versus Pakistan, where Ireland, for the first innings in their Test history against Pakistan, they were all out for 130 with Mohammad Abbas and Mohammad Amir Shadab Khan doing very well. In fact, getting 4 wickets. And Pakistan actually, as expected, the new ball was there, but Sarfraz Ahmed did not thought the Irish ball is bowled very well. They made full use of the new ball as to what they did in the previous day, and they got the Pakistan at 310 for 9. At which point, the Sarfraz Ahmed, the Pakistan captain, declared the innings closed, which was a very sensible move, considering a lot of time has been wasted on this particular test. In the sense, a lot of time has been gone because of rain. And Ireland definitely found the Pakistan pace attack and the spin attack too hot to handle, and they were bowled out for 130 with a 4-wicket bag to Mohammad Abbas and a 3-wicket bag to Shadab and 2 wickets to Mohammad Amir. But Ireland, in their second leg, did wonderfully well as they closed without any mishaps, as they closed at 64 for no loss with Joyce and Porterfield at the crease. So that is a match which I'm going to talk about for sure. Definitely I'll be starting off with this match as I did yesterday, and then the 46th match of the Indian Premier League 2018. Sunrisers Hyderabad were taking on Chennai Super Kings at Pune, and this time Sunrisers Hyderabad have been having the habit in this IPL 2018 where they have defended their scores very well, and they posted 179 for 2 with Shikhar Dhawan and Kane Williams are the principal scorers. Dhawan in particular being the prime scorer with 79. But Chennai Super Kings, Ambati Rayudu, who has been doing a wonderful job, has also been selected for the one-day internationals against England, and in the T20 squad really went at scorching pace today and went and hit his first IPL T20 century. One knew that it was coming, but it came today, and it came at the right time for the Chennai Super Kings, as Chennai Super Kings, probably one can say that Chennai Super Kings have become the second team to qualify for the playoffs, as they had a very big victory over the Sunrisers Hyderabad. In fact, they had a very convincing victory at that, by 8 wickets. But Ambati Rayudu was definitely the hero, slamming a century, his first IPL century, and his first in T20s. Now, the other match that happened was the 47th match, which definitely Mumbai Indians have been on the road. They have to be, they have been so far very successful in their mission of getting to the playoffs. And but today it was not to be due to Josh Butler actually stopping them in their tracks here, because the Mumbai Indians could put up only 168 for 6 with Evan Lewis lead away, but Rajasthan Royals were powered on by Josh Butler innings once again, and Josh Butler now joined Virender Sehwag and equaled his record of having 5 consecutive 50s in IPL. And take a bow, Josh Butler. So Josh Butler was the one who powered the Rajasthan Royals to victory today. He was there till the end, like before, with an unbeaten 94 of just 53 deliveries, 9 fours and 5 sixes. So I'm going to talk about all these 3 matches. But as I said, everything will be in a nutshell. I won't be going into any nitty-gritties of anything. So let's first start off with the historical match, the first test match between Ireland and Pakistan. And today was the third day's play at the Malahide in Dublin in Ireland. And Pakistan, as expected, as I told you yesterday, the second new ball was due, and it was a matter of survival. But well, it was not to be. In fact, Murtagh went on to pick up a 4-wicket bag, as Shadab Khan was the first to be dismissed in the morning with the second new ball, out for 55. LBW ball Murtagh 55 with 7 boundaries. Fahim Ashraf was the highest scorer with 83 with 9 fours and 1 6. Could not get to his debut century, which would have definitely loved to. And Mohammad Amir made 13 with 1 boundary. Abbas not out 4. And 310, Sarfraz Ahmed, the Pakistan captain, decided that it is time to declare the innings closed, and that's what he precisely did. And I thought it was a very sensible move on the part of Sarfraz Ahmed, the Pakistan captain, especially considering the fact that a day has been lost due to rain. The bowling, Murtagh went on to get 4 for 45, 2 for 75 for Boyd Rankin, 3 for 62 for Stuart Thompson. So Ireland actually getting to play their very first innings in Test history. It was not a good beginning at all. Mohammad Abbas and Mohammad Amir, especially Mohammad Abbas, was someone who was kiting through the Irish batting lineup. He was bowling some beautiful in-swingers, as with his in-swingers he wrapped Ed Joyce LBW for 4, and then he went on to pick up the wicket of Andy Balbini for not again LBW mode Mohammad Abbas. So Mohammad Abbas predominantly gets the ball to swerve in, and Niall O'Brien was out for not 2. And then William Porterfield, the captain, was sent back to the pavilion by Mohammad Amir, who clean bowled him when he bowled a wonderful delivery which William Porterfield had no answer to. He was gone for 1, and 4 wickets were down for 7 runs. They were in deep strife at the time, Ireland. And then a sort of a brief, not a revival I would say, but probably a sort of some sort of semblance of respectability, only the wee bit semblance of respectability one could say, with Peter Sterling playing some nice, hitting 2 boundaries on the offside. Kevin O'Brien doing a good job in both partnering each other and pushing the score along to 36 before one was really shocked at the stroke that Peter Sterling played. Peter Sterling got a ball from Fahim Ashraf, the debutant, and it was a short delivery. Sterling is very good on the hook and the pull shot, as we know, and it was a sort of a half-hearted shot. One does not know why he actually, given the circumstances, why did Sterling actually go to experiment with such a shot, and that ended up in the hands of Babar Azam. It was a sort of a catching practice that he gave, and Sterling was gone for 17 with 2 boundaries. Kevin O'Brien was the only one who stood it out there, but his contribution was the highest score for Ireland of 40 with 5 boundaries between the victim of Amir. Shadab Khan got into the mix. Clean ball. Shadab Khan was someone very difficult to pick for the Irish batsmen. They really found it very tough to handle Shadab Khan because they didn't know where the ball was going. Shadab Khan, especially when he bowls the googly, is really menacing. Thompson was out for 3, bowled with Shadab Khan. Kane lost his wicket to Shadab Khan for not. And then we saw the 9th wicket partnership really did a good job. In fact, this was the highest wicket partnership which happened in this particular innings of Ireland. From 73 for 8 when they lost Kevin O'Brien, it was the pair of Gary Wilson, who was injured actually, but I thought Gary Wilson should be given credit for sticking it out there, and Rankin giving him company. So Rankin in this partnership, they pushed on the score to, it was a 34-run partnership. Well, Rankin was a victim of the bowling of Mohammad Abbas for 17 with 2 boundaries, but Gary Wilson stood it out all the way, and he was not out on 33 with 6 boundaries. Murtagh was out for 5 to Shadab Khan. 130 all out Ireland in their very first innings in Test history, and that really, you know, there was Sarfraz Ahmed, the Pakistan captain, had no hesitation in telling Ireland to follow on. Looking at the card here, it was a big lead, as you know. It was almost like 180 runs lead that Pakistan had. Now the bowling, if you look at it, 4 for 44 for Mohammad Abbas. I thought he was the pick of the bowlers, but Shadab Khan was not far behind with 331. 2 for 9 for Mohammad Amir, and 1 wicket for 18 for Fahim Ashraf, who was making his debut. So he got his maiden wicket in the form of, I think it was Sterling, who played that frank bat shot, which was not needed under the circumstances. So following on, Ireland put up a much better show, but they were a trifle lucky as well, as catches were floored of the bowling of Mohammad Amir, who was the luckless bowler. And Ireland closing the day after following on at 64 for no loss. Joyce was there on a very solid 39 with 5 boundaries, and William Porterfield was giving him company, 23 not out, as Ireland saw off the day. And right now I can say that Ireland still have some job to do, as they require another 116 runs to actually make Pakistan bat again. And we are going to the 4th day tomorrow at Malahide, Dublin in Ireland. And the bowling was good. Mohammad Amir, as I said, was very unlucky. His bowling analysis were very good. 3.2 overs, 2 minutes, 2 runs and no wicket. Abbas had none for 13. Rahat Ali none for 18. Afai Mushraf none for 15. Shadab Khan bowled 4 overs, none for 15. So that's the match situation as far as Ireland and Pakistan were concerned on the third day. Now let's look at the IPL. So now the focus shifts on to the IPL. We go on to the 46th match that was played in the IPL. It was a match which was played between Sunrisers Hyderabad and Chennai Super Kings. So Chennai Super Kings won the toss and inserted the Sunrisers Hyderabad to bat first. And Sunrisers Hyderabad lost. Alex Hales pretty quickly. Now let us talk about a very good opening probing spell from Deepak Chahar. Got the ball to talk a lot. In fact, he was really swerving the ball away from the batsman, serving the ball into the batsman, and he was making life difficult, and runs were not easy to come by. And Chahar did a fine job of bowling 4 overs, and he also picked up 1 for 16 in the process. He picked up the wicket of Alex Hales for 2. And then it was left to the brigade of Shikhar Dhawan and Kane Williamson, who have been doing a wonderful job for the team. And Shikhar Dhawan in particular was very, very merciless against the pace bowlers, barring Deepak Chahar. He went after Shardul Thakur, David Willey, and even the spinners were not spared as well. With Shikhar Dhawan putting up a very good partnership, which formed the basis of Sunrisers Hyderabad, making 179 for 4. And it was done by Dhawan hitting 79 of 49 deliveries, 10 fours and 3 sixes in that. Kane Williamson's contribution was 51 of 39, 5 fours, 2 sixes. Manish Pandey has been a sort of a big question mark in Sunrisers Hyderabad team. This season he has not hit his straps at all. He was gone for 5, and Deepak Hooda hit it out towards the end to take the Sunrisers Hyderabad to 179 for 4. Deepak Hooda was not out on 21 of 11 deliveries, 1 4 and 1 6. Hassan was not out on 8. 179 for 4. And as I said, looking at the bowling figures from the Chennai Super Kings bowlers, Chahar was the best amongst the lot. 4 overs, no maiden, 1 for 16. Shardul Thakur 2 for 30, 2 of 4. David Willey bowled 2 overs, got hit for 24. Harbhajan Singh bowled 2 overs, went for 26. Shane Watson 2 overs for 15. Bravo went for plenty, 1 for 39. But Bravo was the one who really stemmed the flow of runs after the dismissal of Dhawan and Williamson, where he really from 141, I thought Bravo was responsible for keeping the Sunrisers Hyderabad to a total of 179. Jadeja was bowled 2 overs for 24. Chennai Super Kings, given a target of 180 runs, started off in a blaze, especially Ambati Rayudu was really pinching the boundaries on and off, and also hitting the ball over the boundaries as well. Shane Watson was pretty severe and especially both these players, Shane Watson in particular, went after Bhuvneshwar Kumar and Sandeep Sharma, and Ambati Rayudu was also pasting the bowlers to all parts of the field, and this partnership was really laying the base for a victory there, as it was a 134 run partnership that ensued between these two batsmen. And finally, Watson was run out for 57 of 35. There was 5 fours and 3 sixes. Raina was dismissed for 2 by Sandeep Sharma. Dhoni was there in the end when Ambati Rayudu hit the winning run, and also with his winning run brought up his first ever IPL century. And what a proud moment it was for Ambati Rayudu, who really took off like an aeroplane today. Ambati Rayudu not out 100 of just 62 deliveries, 7 fours and 7 sixes. Dhoni was not out on 20 of 14 deliveries, 1 4, 1 6. Game over. Chennai Super Kings getting a very easy victory over the Sunrisers Hyderabad by 8 wickets. The bowling, Sandeep Sharma 4 overs, 1 for 36. Bhuvneshwar Kumar got slammed for 38 of his 4. Rashid Khan went for 25. He was the only bowler who had some sort of handle on the Ambati Rayudu and Watson. Shakib Hassan 4 overs, none for 41, and Siddharth Kaul was guilty of bowling a lot of full tosses which disappeared for boundaries and sixes. 3 overs, none for 40 for Siddharth Kaul. And the man of the match, well, there are absolutely no prizes for guessing. It was Ambati Rayudu of the son of Chennai Super Kings. And Chennai Super Kings have become the second team to go and make the playoffs of the IPL. Now, let's get on to the 47th match here of the IPL 2018. And this match was an interesting match. It was an important match as well for the Mumbai Indians, who are taking on the Rajasthan Royals. Mumbai Indians so far, as you know, they've been successful. They had 3 wins on the trot, and let's see what really panned out here at the Wankhede Stadium in Mumbai. Just talking about this game, the toss was won by Rajasthan Royals, and Rajasthan Royals had no hesitation in putting the Mumbai Indians to bat in front of their very, very fantastic home crowd. But Mumbai Indians are definitely disappointing as far as this match was concerned. As far as the Mumbai Indians fans were concerned at the Wankhede Stadium. Well, Mumbai Indians started off nicely. They had a pretty good start with Evan Lewis looking pretty good. At the other end, Surya Kumar Yadav continuing his very good consistency that he has so far shown in the IPL. As Gautam was the one who got real stick at the top of the order. Dhaval Kulkarni went for plenty, but Jofra Archer was simply on the money. He was someone who was hitting the pitch absolutely every time he was bowling, and he was a very, very difficult bowler to handle. And not only that, he went on to pick up 2 vital wickets, which probably could be said was the turning point in the game, as he forced Surya Kumar Yadav with a short delivery that climbed on him, and he hit it to an ad cut, and he was gone for 38 of 31 deliveries, 7 fours. Lewis was the highest scorer with 60 of 42 deliveries, 4 fours and 4 sixes. But Rohit Sharma, dismissed for a blob, was the big wicket. I mean, Rohit Sharma, one knows that he's a very good puller of the ball, but Archer, with his 140 at the pace that he was bowling, he got Rohit Sharma to hit a tame catch to an ad cut for naught, and that was a big wicket according to me. And then Ishan Kishan could only produce 12 runs of 11 deliveries with 1 4. Pandya was the one who got some runs for Mumbai Indians to take the score to 168 with his contribution of 36 of 21 deliveries, 3 fours and 2 sixes. He was a victim of Stokes as well. Krunal Pandya was out for 3 to an ad cut. Cutting was not out on 10 of 7, 1 6, and Dumini was not out on naught. And the Mumbai Indians were placed at 168 for 6 of 20 overs. One knew that this score was not a par score at all, which proved it out to be in the end, where Rajasthan Royals won the match. But word for Jofra Archer, he was simply brilliant. Whether it is his bowling and his fielding also was something which was brilliant. I mean, the costless over that he bowled was 5 runs, so it will give you an inkling as to how Jofra Archer bowled. And he picked up those 2 vital wickets of Rohit Sharma and Surya Kumar Yadav. Gautam, 2 overs went for 23. Dhaval Kulkarni I've already spoken about, and 2 for 26 for Stokes. And Jofra Archer, 4 overs, 2 for 16. Take a bow, Jofra Archer. Shreyas Gopal, 2 overs, none for 21. And Unatkat bowled 4 overs, 1 for 37. Now, Rajasthan Royals were given a target of 169 runs to win from 20 overs, but they lost a very early wicket of their blaster DRC shot when Bumrah picked up his wicket very cheaply for 4. But Ajinkya Rahane was there at the crease, was playing the sedate partner, but Josh Butler was really pasting the Mumbai Indians bowlers. He was getting after them. He was playing his flick strokes, his drives, his ram shots, his scoops, and he was looking. He was really getting the bat to do the talking, and he was simply going away in a very smooth manner. In fact, one could say that he was looking more at ease against the Mumbai Indians bowlers. Ajinkya Rahane's contribution was 37 of 36 with 4 fours. They had absolutely no problem. Samson plundered 26 of just 14 deliveries, 2 fours and 2 sixes. But Josh Butler was there in the end, like the other day, to get the Rajasthan Royals to victory, as he completed an unbeaten 94. What a transformed cricketer Josh Butler has been after picked up from the middle order and forced to open the innings. and he has really gone berserk here as he equaled the record of the former Indian player Virendra Sehwag of having the most consecutive 5 consecutive 50s on the in IPL 2000 in the IPL history. Butler at the end finished off with a blaze as he hit a six to finish off on an unbeaten 94 of 53 deliveries, 9 fours and 5 sixes. Hardik Pandya was the bowler. He sent him soaring over the mid-wicket region for a stupendous six to complete the match. And the other end, his partner Stokes was not out on not. And it was a victory by 7 wickets, which also kept the Rajasthan Royals alive as far as contention for the IPL playoffs were concerned. Now looking at the bowling from the Mumbai Indians, just played Bumrah 3 overs, league 34 runs, but picked up the wicket of DRC shot. Mitchell McClenaghan 4 overs, none for 28. 4 overs for 24 for Krunal Pandya. Hardik Pandya was rammed for 52 runs of his 4 overs. Butler really targeting him, 2 wickets for 52. Markande, who in the first half of the IPL really bowled well and was a sort of a go-to man for Rohit Sharma, but not again, as his strike rate has gone up in the sense his economy rate is not good. His economy rate was 10.66, and he's someone that I think the batsmen have really figured him out as a leggy, and Markande's 3 overs was thrashed for 32 today. And Jos Buttler, what a player, Jos Buttler, taking the Man of the Match award. Well, dear fans and subscribers, nothing really to share today. That's it for today as far as the Cricket Happening show goes. With more to come on tomorrow's next Cricket Happening show, it's your host Ram signing off for the day. Thank you.